Hello, how's it going? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2023 and another part of the Journeyman with Fulham. Today we continue our battle against relegation with our two main matches, you would suggest, against Wolves and, the other game must have been rearranged. I think it was meant to be Burnley, but I suppose we'll play Man City and then we'll do Burnley and Middlesbrough in the next episode. That's changed the tune a little bit, but we did manage to do a little bit more January business before we were done. And to be honest with you, I've went against what I said I would do. I have signed some old men, which is a little bit different in this series. I do like generally signing older players, but in this series I've been trying to make a conscious effort to reinvigorate the clubs that we're at. But we're 20th in the Premier League. We need quality, and for that reason I'm going for players for one last push in half a season, to be honest. So what I have done, we got 4 more signings in. I think I told you about this one in the last episode. Nicolas Dominguez. He came in from Barcelona on loan. He is only 30 years old, to be fair, and I think he will be a good signing. Just as a little bit of depth, he hasn't really played a lot over the last few years for Barcelona, but before that was doing a really good job for Bologna. We then signed John Stones on a free transfer. He is 34 years old, but he is a centre-back and still actually has some really good attributes. If you look at it, his passing, his tackling, fantastic jumping reach. Very, very good, decent heading. You know, that's the sort of player you want in a fight against relegation. You know, an experienced head. He's been playing for Real Madrid for absolutely donkey's years, doing really, really well over in Spain. We've signed him on a £1.2 million deal. We brought in Ousmane Dembele from PSG on loan until the end of the season. Again, you know, maybe I'm being a bit harsh. 31 isn't exactly old man territory, but he's been doing well for PSG and Barcelona over the last few years. Didn't play a game this season for PSG, but we've brought him in on loan. Hopefully he'll add a little bit of creative spark into this Fulham side. We also managed to get rid of a bit more dead wood. We managed to get rid of Lung Ka Ho on loan. He's a 21-year-old Welsh centre-back. Wasn't very good when he did play for us, so we've let him go on loan to Watford, and we're also in the process of getting rid of Matt O'Reilly, who will be joining Brøndby for 2.5 million at the end of the year. Not that bothered about him. He is a Fulham youth product, did come back to us from Celtic for £18 million, had a good first season, but hasn't really hit those heights recently, so he's off on his way. Since you were last with me, I did, as I promised, and I did play an absolute youth team pretty much against Leeds. There was only, 2 or 3 players in the whole 20-man squad that were in the senior squad. And to be fair, we didn't play that badly against Leeds. We lost 4-1, but that's more down to the goalkeeper than anything else. He was terrible in that match. But David Kavanagh getting a goal there might be worth giving him a little bit of first-team football towards the end of the year. Scoring a goal against a Premier League opposition, doing well in the reserves, might be something we think about later down the line. But we are in a real hole of a position. We need to beat Wolves today, and to be honest, we need to beat Man City, so it is pressure time now. We need to go on and get these performances right, because the board aren't happy with us, that our position is under threat. And we need to do better. Top goal scorer is still Chris Giles with 5 from 20 starts. Still haven't had a goal from Liam Delapia in the league. We had one from Skamaka in the last episode, and Diang still has the most assists there. Top average rating is Yusufu, our new goalkeeper, 7.25 average rating. So let's get ourselves into today's team. We've got Yusufu starting in goal with Odriozola, Omar Bamadeli, Diop and Zamora in defence. We've then got Calvin Phillips and Quesadai in the middle of the park, with Diang, Ali and Dembele starting behind Liam Delap up top. A pretty strong bench, you would have to say, with John Stones, McTominay, Granger, Melendo, Dominguez, Scamacca, Giles, all on there. So I think we've improved the depth of the squad, and fingers crossed, it's not all too late. We've got 11 games to go. We probably still need, 25 points, so we need to win most of them. But it can be done. It can be done. We will not give up until it's over, basically. Who do we want to bring onto the bench? We'll bring Boving on. I have a feeling that was a mistake that he wasn't on there anyway. Okay, that's fine. Right. So, squad numbers given to 2 players. John Stones can be the number 28 and Dembele can be the number 14. That's perfect for me. So let's get into the action. As I say, Wolves, we beat them in the first half of the season at home in our first match in charge. We now need to go out there and put on a performance. I'm confident. I am fairly confident going into this game. We've given everybody a rest. They've had a little bit of extra time. We've got some new players in there starting to bed into it, and fingers crossed we can actually do something. But here's Thierry, great save by Yusufu. Wonderful to have him back in the side because he made such a difference in the couple of matches that we managed to play him in before the African Cup of Nations. Oh, it's over the bar. It was blocked by Issa Diop there. And, Wolves have dominated the opening 5 minutes, but that doesn't mean that we can't then go on to dominate the other 85. Here's Thierry on the ball. Dele Alli is running onto it. It's Collins now. Collins forwards and Barriero. Oh, and it is in. Fabio Silva scores, but I think it could be offside. I think the referee has flagged. Let's have a little look at this. VAR makes its decision. And the goal stands. Boo. Right then. Okay, let's demand more. This is the exact sort of match we need to be winning. It's Barrero again into the middle. Oh, and it's side netting. Yeah, Wolves are definitely having the better of the action so far. We're now going to go attacking. We're going to demand more again. Oh, the players aren't happy with that. Don't really know why. This is the 19th place team in the division. We're fighting relegation. This is a match we need to win. Too right, I'm demanding more. Ruben Neves, great ball forward. Guedes, great save by Yusufu. That was brilliant. And took out a play by Thierry there. Oh, come on, boys. Here's Diop. Gets it to Zamora now. Zamora on the ball. Forward to Dembele, who loses it. Zamora, Dembele, Diop. Here's Quesadai now to Phillips. That's forward towards Delap. Doesn't manage anything on it, though. It's away again. Guedes, Thierry. And this is where we start to worry, because you can see those gaps behind our defence. Here's Kilman, now pushing forward for Wolverhampton. Baldy, Kilman, Nelson, Kilman again, Berreo. Oh, Liam Delap's going to steal it. Go on, Liam. Is it going to go in? It is. Yes, Liam Delap scores his 3rd goal of the season. Oh, we needed that there, and that was a little bit of luck that came about from Barreo there, and Liam Delap picked it up, knocked it round the keeper, and it did deflect off the defender, but it does trickle in, and Liam Delap has scored, and it's now Wolverhampton Wanderers 1, Fulham 1. Right, come on, boys. We can do this. We can do this. Right. We need to be better in this second half, though. Start hitting the target more often. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, Fulham. Come on, the Cottagers. Here's Omabamidele gets it to Odriozola. Omabamidele to Phillips. Odriozola again. Ball over the top, please. Here's Dele Alli. He's just not playing well. Here's Diop. Omabamidele to Casadei. That's forward. Great ball. Ousmane Dembele just not match sharp. Liam Delap trying to press them again. Here's Diop. Gets it to Casadei. Now to Zamora. Diop. Phillips. Phillips loses it. No, that's not good. That's really not good. Here's Guedes. Can Yusufu save us? He can. Oh, what a save that was. 1-on-1. I wasn't expecting that, but that was a terrific save from Yusufu. Now here's Barreo into the middle, and Yusufu comes out to collect. What a player. What a player. Now then, here's Collins, Neves, Collins again, Nielsen. Now we just need Liam Delap to run on to one of these stray balls. No. It's all the way back to the keeper. Collins. Guedes. That's forward, over the top, and it's Fabio Silva. Oh, just wide. Just wide. Right. I think we need to change things up a little bit. I've noticed we're too high a defensive line. Go to a mid-block, a little bit of room in between them. We're staying on our feet. Let's get our tempo up a little bit. Higher tempo. That's fine. Okay. And then it's going to be a case of making some changes. So Dele Alli has been pretty much anonymous in this game. We're going to now bring on Dominguez. Calvin Phillips is going to come off for McTominay. Omabamidele is going to come off for John Stones. And we'll leave it at that for now. 3 changes. Going to encourage the boys. Here's Barreo, gets it in. Oh, Yusufu again. That was good. Now then, you can see us taking our shape. What's Yusufu going to do with it? He boots it forward towards Liam Delap. Doesn't get there. Casadei's there though. Nope. It's another ball over the top. Yusufu comes out. Zamora headed the ball clear. Here's Guedes. Now Barreo. Oh, just wide. That was too close. Too close. Right, 25 minutes to go now. Well, the ball's in their half, which is better than what it has been. Here's Fabio Silva on the ball. Great tackle from John Stones. Now Thierry. Still going Thierry. It's a ball forward and there's nothing at all that Yusufu can do about that. It's 2-1 Wolves. And it's looking bleak. Right. I'm going to try and change things up again here. I'm going to put Skamaka on for Diang. Dembele is going to come off for Giles. And we're going to go 3 up top. A 4-2-1-3. Giles can be a deep line forward. Skamaka can be an advanced forward. That looks pretty good. We're actually going to move our wing backs forward into complete wing-back positions. And we're going to really go for this now. Yeah, let's go for it. Here we go. We have got 20 minutes to save our Premier League status, essentially. If we don't win this match, there's not a chance. Diop. Zamora now loses it, and that's just careless. It's really careless. Stones away. Now here's Thierry again. Still going. Good ball into the box. Fabio Silva over the bar. 10 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Come on. 5 minutes left. Berate the boys. Try and get them fired up. Nah, they're not even happy with that. And there you go. Defeat. And I don't know what else we could have done there, particularly. Yeah. Sorry, Fulham lose. Oh dear, it's now E again for them as well. I think our FA Cup run is the thing that is saving us at the moment. Right, let's go and beat Man City. That's going to be easy, isn't it? Well, this is a bit of a disaster. Our best centre-back, Issa Diop, is going to be out for the rest of the season, pretty much, with a slip disc. He's out for 7 to 8 weeks. That is what you call a bit of a disaster. Right, we're back to the old faithful, the 4-3-3, because, quite honestly, this was how we've looked our best in recent times. Again, we've got Yusufu in goal, Odriozola, Stones, Omobama Deli, and Zamora in defence. Calvin Phillips sits in front of the midfield two with Dominguez and Casadei, and Diang and Dembele will start wide of Liam Delap up top. It's obviously, a dilemma. It's going to be tough. I wouldn't expect that we're going to beat Man City, but stranger things have happened. We've got 10 matches to go. We virtually need to win them all if we want to stay up. Of course, that's pretty unrealistic. But we can go out there and try and be defensively solid, try and sneak a goal late in the match, and I do think we're probably one victory away from a little bit of confidence that just adds that little bit of flair into our game. But we are now 17 points adrift of 8th or 17th place. So, we definitely need to make sure that we're doing a lot better. Otherwise, we could be putting Derby's record at risk. I can't remember what Derby's record is. It might be 11 points, to be honest, so we might be safe of the record low in the Premier League. But let's see. Here's Phillips on the ball. Gets it to Dominguez, now to John Stones. Against his former club, gets it forward towards Rory Delap. Not Rory Delap, it is his son, though. Here he is, Liam Delap, on the ball with the shot, and he puts it into the back of the net. And it is 1-0 to Fulham. That is the best we have looked in my whole time at Fulham so far. That was a ball forward from John Stones, Dominguez to Diang. Good through ball. Liam Delap, couple of touches, and then fires it into the bottom corner. That's why he was brought to the club. That's what he's capable of. Now, let's see if we can hang on to it. We have been very defensively sound with this formation, but set pieces are still... look at this. Oh, it was Haaland. Goodness me, nearly scored as well. Who leaves Erling Haaland unmarked in the penalty area? He goes for the shot. Goodness me, nearly bent it all the way into the top corner there. Didn't quite manage it, though. Still 1-0. We're still ahead. That would move us on to 14 points. And we'd be 14 points adrift of Middlesbrough. And we'd be taking on Burnley and Middlesbrough in the next episode. So, there's still a chance. We've still got to believe that. Here's Zamora with a longer throw. Dembele seemed a little bit surprised by it. But here's Erling Haaland now. That's very poor. Very poor from him. Very, very poor. Right. Here's Yusufu. Can we hang on till half-time? Omobamidele to Phillips. Now to Yusufu. Phillips again. Zamora now. Forward to Casadei. Now to Dembele. Back to Phillips. Creating some nice space here, but loses it. It was Dominguez that lost it. Here's Foden now. Phil Foden on this left-hand side. Now, Pilbeam. That's forward to Sprayer. Over the top. Well, could this be our day? Could this be our day? It is Fulham 1, Manchester City 0 at half-time. Not a hint of complacency, please, in this second half. Phillips might be coming off at some point. We might be putting Dominguez where he is. Here's Omobamidele forward. Diang is going to chase, and I think he's onside. Gets it into the middle, and it's Kassadai, and it's in! It's in! Wow. Sese Kassadai has just put it into the back of the net, and it was Diang with the run down the right-hand side, and what a ball over the top by Omobamidele, and Diang whipped it in, and Kassadai with the shot, and, well, the bottom club Fulham are beating the top club Man City by 2-0. And this could change our season. It might be a little too late now, but we will see. It's another good ball forward. Dembele should have ran onto it, but again, he's looking pretty lazy on that left-hand side. I expected a lot more of somebody his quality. You know, he is only 31. I did expect a bit better from him. I'm going to be honest. Zamora doesn't quite get the ball back. It's into the middle. Alvarez is there, but Zamora gets it away. It's in again, but cleared by Kassadai. What a match he's having. And here's Dembele. That's just a terrible pass. What on earth is he doing? He needs to come off, because that's twice now he's given the ball back to Man City. And if they score from this, he's getting the blame. Here's Parassi. He gets it over the top. It's Alvarez. I think he was offside. I think he was offside there. It looked offside, definitely. It was a good finish, though. And it was disallowed. Ooh, we are sort of finding ourselves a little bit lucky here. Pereira's going to come on. Phillips is going to come off because he's on a yellow card. And we'll put Matthew Granger on. And I think I might just leave it at that for now. You don't have to make loads and loads of changes. Just 2 changes where I see some issues, potential issues. And, well, I mean, this would be a quite remarkable victory, wouldn't it? Right, we're going to bring Cohn on at left back. Odriozola looking quite tired, but this is the defensively solid formation. Oh, we should have stuck with this. Oh, but there we go. 3 points in the bag. A huge victory against Manchester City, the top club in the division. The team that have absolutely dominated the Premier League over the last few years. We've just, dare I say, dominated them at home. 2 brilliant goals in that match, and finally we win our first match in 9. And well, that could well give us a platform to build upon for the rest of the season. We've got Leeds next; they're 8th. I don't think we're going to beat them, but then Burnley and Middlesbrough in the next episode, followed by 2 home matches, one against Newcastle, one against Notts Forest, who are 14th. Leicester are 15th. Brentford are 11th. Obviously, Liverpool were probably going to get beat, but the home game against West Ham. Let's just do a quick calculation. If we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 points. If we were to gain 21 points from now, that would put us on 35, which, by the looks of it, might just be about enough. So, yeah. We need at least 5 victories to go up to 17th out of our last possible 9. If we could stretch that to 7, we might stay up. And it's a big might. We're going to have to win 7 of our final 9 matches. And it would be helpful if we got a point against Leeds to get us going with that. But we will be back for the next 2 matches. The next 2 massive matches. Burnley and Middlesbrough in the next episode. And to be honest with you, we'll then do Leicester and Brentford. I mean, every match is a cup final from now, especially if we start winning some matches. We could be relegated pretty soon, though, if we don't. But if you have enjoyed that, then give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for plenty more Football Manager videos. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.